going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, I'm going to be talking all about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West because, you guys, there are some post-divorce updates that you all need to hear. First of all, I have the tea on who convinced Kim to go to Kanye's Donda listening party in Atlanta. Plus, we're also hearing that Kim and Kanye are on their way to mending their friendship. Remember, there was a time when a source told Page 6 that Kim and Kanye were not speaking, and the only time they would speak was through a security guard. So things are definitely improving. However, we're also reportedly hearing that Kim has some concerns that when the time comes, Kanye won't show up to publicly support her in the way that she has publicly showed up to support him. So not to quote the TikTok song, but we're definitely still in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Plus, you guys, there's another update in regards to Kim and Kanye's divorce and the kind of co-parenting relationship that Kim wants to have with Kanye. And let me just tell you, this report and what this source had to say is just fueling my fire that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson aren't actually broken up. So you obviously know I had to fill you in on this, and also I want to know if you guys are on the same page as me or if I'm being crazy and just looking way too far into things. Honestly, I can't wait to get into this with you guys, and I can't wait to discuss, so let's not waste any more time and get to unwrapping these Kim and Kanye facts. So as you all know by now, Kanye West recently held a listening party for his upcoming album Donda in Atlanta. He rented out the stadium. He's actually reportedly living in the stadium. Anyway, back to the listening party. Kim absolutely turned heads when she surprised people and showed up publicly to support Kanye with her kids, and of course Khloe was there as well. Now, people were especially surprised to see Kim in the audience, of course, not only because her and Kanye are in the midst of getting divorced, but also because Kanye has a song on this upcoming album about him and Kim's divorce. It's tentatively called Losing My Family. However, there are reportedly no bad feelings when it comes to Kanye putting him and Kim's personal lives on display through his music, as a source told E! News that Kanye actually gave Kim a heads up about the song because he did not want to blindside her. The E! Source went on to say that Kim actually gave her input on the song, and honestly, that's a sign of their much improved friendship. As the E! Source went on to say, quote, Kim and Kanye are doing great now. Now that the pressure of the marriage is off, they are on the same page as friends. Now, although Kim and Kanye have clearly made great strides in rebuilding their friendship post-divorce, apparently it was Mama Kris who was the main reason as to why Kim decided to show up and publicly support Kanye at his Donda listening party. Now, we found out this information thanks to a source speaking to Hollywood Life, and this source also said that Kim showing up to support Kanye is thanks to Kris always drilling it into her daughters that family is number one. The source continued on saying that Kris encouraged her daughter's happiness, but also a family unit. Personally, I feel like Mama Kris might have had some additional motives there than just a family unit, but that's just me and we'll get into that later. Let's go ahead and keep that family unit sentiment for now because there's also another new report from Hollywood Life that gave some insight as to whether or not Kim thinks Kanye will show up to publicly support her in the way that she just recently showed up to support him. I wish I was about to tell you guys something positive, but unfortunately it's not, as the Hollywood Life source said, quote, Kim wants more communication and family unity and plans with Kanye. She wishes it wasn't like this and it was more often. It's her hope that he'll support her when the time comes for her to promote or do something big, but she's unsure if he will. She knows he's a bit unpredictable like that, and that devastates her, but she does the best she can for the sake of the children. She absolutely will continue to show up for him though. In addition to that, a separate source also spoke to Hollywood Life and actually shared who Kim goes to for co-parenting advice. That way she can hopefully accomplish this family unit that she clearly wants. And listen closely, you guys, because this is the big piece of tea that I teased at the beginning that is leading me to believe those rumors and leading me to believe that theory that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson aren't actually broken up. This separate Hollywood Life source said, quote, Kim is trying her best to mend any gaps with Kanye. She tries very hard to speak with him, but every day is a different story. She'd love to get to a place where they can spend more time together as a family like Kourtney does with Scott or Travis with Kylie. Isn't it weird that Kim doesn't want a co-parenting relationship like Khloe and Tristan, considering all we hear about is how great they are at co-parenting and how great they are at getting along? Sounds a little fishy to me. And honestly, the other shocking part of that quote is I thought Kylie and Travis were on the mend, but the fact that Kim is going to Kylie for co-parenting advice is kind of making me start to doubt that. But yet, there's more, you guys. The source said that Kim, quote, looks up to Kylie and Kourtney for the way they co-parent with Travis and Scott, and the insider said that ideally Kim would like to travel together with Kanye and have family dinners, and while her and Kanye aren't there yet, she reportedly told Kanye she will always support him privately and publicly. This separate Hollywood Life source also mentioned that Kim herself grew up in a blended family family, so therefore it is, quote, normal to her. And at this point, this is the, quote, model she wants for her family. The source then went on to end their insider information saying that Kim is willing to do whatever it takes for her and Kanye to get to the best places possible for the kids. That is reportedly her, quote, primary concern. So yeah, I know it got a little heavy there at the end, and we're definitely getting the narrative that Kim is doing everything she can while Kanye is still playing catch up. Okay, I obviously have more thoughts about this and I'm already starting to pop off, so let's just go ahead and make it official and get to that shambong. So first of all, I want to start this off by saying that I think it's great that Kim went to the Donda listening party. Number one, it stopped the narrative right away that she's upset with the song Kanye wrote, because clearly she's not upset if she showed up to support him. And number two, no matter what Kanye does, Kim is making sure that her kids always see her in the light, as she is the one who's making the effort, she is the one who's being supportive, and she is the one who's trying to maintain a family unit. Which honestly is very smart on Kim's part, not only from a PR standpoint, but she's also just being a good parent. Now, as far as that report about Mama Chris being the main reason as to why Kim went to that Donda listening party, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of believe it. I obviously do think that Mama Chris wants the best for her daughter and she wants the best for her grandchildren. So of course I believe that she encouraged Kim to go to the listening party to maintain a family unit. But you also need to recognize that I'm sure there was a part of Mama Chris who wanted her to go to the Donda listening party because, again, it looks great to the public. It's great optics because no matter what, Kim is there supporting Kanye. And you know what? Mama Chris wasn't wrong. It did look great on Kim that she went to that Donda listening party. She got a lot of positive press about it. So honestly, no matter what Mama Chris's motives are, whether she was coming from a place of being a mom and also raising her kids in a blended family, or coming from the momager standpoint, either way, I think it worked out best for everybody. Now, as far as Kim and Kanye reportedly rebuilding their friendship, I think that's great. You guys know that when this Kim and Kanye divorce news officially broke, I was a little sad on a level to see them actually go their separate ways. And then when I heard that they weren't even speaking, I felt like that was really upsetting. So the fact that they're on their way to rebuilding the friendship, I'm really happy to hear it. But it does sound like Kanye isn't quite there yet. I personally feel like he's still probably a little more hurt from the divorce. I still feel like he has a little more healing to do. Not to say that Kim doesn't, not to say that Kim's not upset, but I just feel like she knows how to pull it together a little bit better. So because I believe that Kanye feels that way, I think that's also why Kim might be unsure of whether or not Kanye would show up to support her publicly in the same way she showed up for him. But you know what? Say what you will about Kanye, and I know people say a lot, but at the end of the day, I really do think he cares so much about his kids, and I really do think he's a great dad. So I think if it came down to it, and it meant that being there for his kids meant showing up for Kim Kardashian and showing her public support, I really do believe that he would do it and he would be there. However, if that event also revolves around the Kardashian circus and there's cameras there and tons of press and all of that kind of drama, I could also see Kanye not going because he doesn't want to be a part of that anymore. We've heard that from several sources. We've heard that from several reports. So I think if the event revolves around a major circus, I could see Kanye dipping out. But if it is really important to Kim and their kids are going to be there, even if Kim has doubts, I really do believe that Kanye would show up. Again, that might be me being naive. You guys know sometimes I like to live in this naive bubble where I think that people are genuinely good on the inside and they're going to do the right thing. Yes, I am often disappointed, but sometimes I like to live in this naive place. And right now, when it comes to Kim and Kanye, I kind of want to stay here. Now, the thing I want to once again point out is what that separate Hollywood Life source had to say about Kim looking up to Kourtney and Kylie in regards to their co-parenting relationships with their significant others. Does anyone else find it fishy that Khloe and Tristan were not mentioned in that article? Or am I looking way too far into this? Like, please be honest with me and tell me what you guys think. Because after I read that and then thought about the report I told you guys about on Monday, you know, that report where Khloe's friends don't think that she's officially closed the door on Tristan, I cannot lie, I am really starting to think that that theory that Khloe and Tristan are not broken up is true. Why else would this source just not mention Khloe's name? I mean, of course it's quite possible it was just an oversight. Of course it could mean absolutely nothing. Again, like I said, if you guys feel like I am looking too far into this, please tell me. Please bring me back to reality. But I don't know, for some reason, reason, I just feel like there's something in between the lines there. Regardless though, bringing it back to Kim and Kanye, I really do hope that they can get to a place where they are in a positive co-parenting relationship. I hope they can get to a place where they go on vacations and have family dinners. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know if I fully see that for those two. I don't know if I can see Kanye being cool going on vacation with the Kardashians in the same way that Scott Disick does. I don't know if I can see that for Kanye and Kim, but I hope that they can get there just for the sake of their kids. And ultimately, I hope they stay on this positive path that they're going. I hope that they are able to continue to rebuild their friendship. But you guys know the moment they veer off that positive path, I'll obviously be here to tell you about it. All right, you guys, that is all the Kim and Kanye news I have for you today. I want to hear all your thoughts and feels down below. While you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you give me a follow over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep checking my YouTube channel for my YouTube shorts. Also, while you guys are at it, make sure you check out my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.